Welcome to PodLife, where every day is a new chance to grow. Today, we are talking about something that affects all of us: self-forgiveness and moving forward. We all have moments we regret, mistakes we wish we could erase, and situations we wish had turned out differently. But no matter what has happened in the past, one thing is certain: we cannot change it. What we can do is choose to release it, forgive ourselves, and focus on building a better future. The past can feel heavy. We carry guilt, shame, and regret, replaying old mistakes in our minds. But holding on to these emotions does not change what happened. It only keeps us stuck. The first step to growth is recognizing that the past does not define us. Forgiving yourself is not about making excuses. It is about choosing to no longer let past mistakes control your present and future. When you forgive yourself, you release the weight that has been holding you back and make space for personal growth. We often expect ourselves to be perfect, to always make the right choices, but the truth is we are human. We learn through experience, and sometimes that means making mistakes. The key is to see those mistakes as lessons rather than failures. The past is a teacher. Every challenge, every setback, every wrong turn has a lesson hidden inside it. Instead of punishing yourself for past choices, ask, what did this teach me? How can I use this experience to become better? How do you speak to yourself about your past? Do you say, I was so foolish, or I was doing my best with what I knew at the time? The words you use matter. Choose to speak to yourself with kindness and understanding, just as you would to a friend. There are things in life that we simply cannot undo. Holding on to them will only keep us trapped in a cycle of regret. The question is, are you willing to let go and move forward? True freedom comes from releasing what no longer serves you. When you forgive yourself, you create room for growth, new opportunities, and a better mindset. Instead of asking, why did I do that? Ask, what can I do next? The future is shaped by the choices you make today. One of the best ways to move forward is to set intentional goals. What do you want to create in your life? What kind of person do you want to become? Start focusing on actions that align with your vision for the future. Your environment plays a huge role in your mindset. Be around people who support your growth, encourage your progress, and remind you that you are not your past. The right community can make a world of difference. Guilt can serve a purpose. It reminds us to do better. But when guilt turns into shame, it can stop us from moving forward. The difference is that guilt says, I made a mistake. Shame says, I am a mistake. Choose to see yourself with compassion, not judgment. A great way to shift your focus from regret to growth is gratitude. Instead of thinking about what went wrong, focus on what is going right. What have you learned? What opportunities do you have now that you didn't before? Gratitude changes perspective. Forgiveness is a process. You may not wake up one day suddenly free from regret, and that is okay. Be patient with yourself. Healing takes time, and every small step forward counts. The past is one chapter of your story, but it is not the whole book. You have the power to write what comes next. Will you let past mistakes define you, or will you use them as fuel to build a brighter future? Affirmations can help reinforce your commitment to letting go and growing. Try saying these to yourself every day. I forgive myself for past mistakes. I am learning and evolving every day. My past does not define me. I choose to focus on my future. The more you repeat them, the more they become part of your mindset. Self-forgiveness is not always easy, but it is necessary. Letting go of the past does not mean forgetting. It means choosing to learn from it and move forward. The future is yours to create, and every decision you make today shapes what comes next. Thank you for listening to PodLife. If this episode resonated with you, share it with someone who needs to hear this message. Keep growing, keep forgiving, and keep building the future you deserve. See you in the next episode.